when we talk about family law and its impact on marriage, it's one of the prime drivers for the incentive for men to enter in relationships. And when you strip the incentives away, for example, when your rights are stripped out of a marriage, that women typically initiate divorce 70% of the time. It's completely disproportional, and it fuels incentive for divorce, because what happens is that women have immediate rights to the child. Because of this notion of the feminine supreme being as being the holistic of the mother, but no rights given to the father. That you're equal in marriage, but unequal in divorce. And when we talk specifics about family law, they're immense, because there are many different facets we can take. When we talk alimony, men cannot necessarily be seen as taking alimony as appropriate, and very few men do, but consequently, typically most women are actually supported and enabled by society for doing it. And the notion of gender inequality in family law is immense. And if you're going to change and preserve the institution of marriage and celebrate it and hold it in regard, I think you really have to address this notion of gender equality within family law. For example, if you want to get away from this notion of alimony and have equality, is make women pay for it. We, for example, in this nation, we imprison and incarcerate 58,000 men in prisons for failure to pay alimony or child support. Doesn't matter, because if they have an inability to it, but we have no jails holding women for the same account. And yet we know they tend to be a greater offender in failure to pay child support. That is not something politically correct. You would be shamed in even bringing the subject up. In effect, it's debtor prison for men who are incapable of providing for their children, but we don't hold the other gender accountable.